Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker, coming to you again with another episode of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate you and I love you for it. I see people are scrolling up already. My family is already tuning in and jumping on. I appreciate you as well. So today is Sunday, day 1 of the week. We will be discussing pillar number 1, which is awareness and mindfulness. Awareness and mindfulness. That's pillar number 1, day 1, Sunday number 1. This is also episode 280 of 365. We're not far from the end, people. So this is episode 280, awareness and mindfulness. Let me give my shouts out to those that tuned in right off the bat. 9 o'clock, you know what time it is. It's time for class, so let's do this roll call. All right, we got my big brother, AJ Arthur Hollingshed. Much love, man. I love you. I appreciate you, bro, every day. My baby girl, Jaleesa Hollingshed. You know I love you, girl. I love you with all I got. Thank you for tuning in faithfully every night. My front row seat people, my season ticket holders, my aunt Gina says, what's up, Gina? I appreciate you as well. Herbert Henley, what's up, Herb? Uncle Herb, Memphis Fire Department, Lieutenant Herbert Henley. He knows what time it is. It's 9 o'clock and he tunes in. He is a regular season ticket holder, front row seat attendee. Thank you. Those that are watching this on repeat, thank you so much as well. I appreciate the repeat love. So this is thanking you. Now, so let's jump right into it. Oh, James Johnson, I got you. I was just about to start class. James Johnson, you just walked in the door. Let's check you off, present and accounted for. My man, I appreciate you as well. Now, let's get into it. Awareness and mindfulness. What I'm going to talk to you briefly about today is how your awareness and mindfulness straight jumps off the chain. I mean, it blows up, it implodes, it explodes, it becomes extraordinary. I mean, you talk about ESP and having a sixth sense. Nah, this is multiplied heavy when you completely surrender to your goal, when you completely surrender to your end game, when you completely surrender to the process that you are going to reach your goal and your end game. Once you completely surrender to that, I promise you, your awareness and mindfulness jumps off the chain and it will scare you into being excited about what you are doing. It will scare you into being excited about your journey. So here it is. What does complete surrender mean? Let me define that for those of you who are actually on your journey and you're trying to do this, and you feel like you're hitting walls, you're hitting difficulty, and you may not have given a complete surrender. You may have given 90%, 80%, 75, 95%, but if it's not 100%, 100% is what it's going to take. That's the complete surrender. 100%. I'm talking about every fingernail, every toenail, every hair on your head, every sneeze you got on reserve in the back of your nose has to be dedicated to your process. It has to be dedicated to the journey. It has to be dedicated to the end game you are acquiring as you move on forward and making your progress. So all of that basically 100% means all 5 senses all the time committed to your process. Nothing else. Nothing else. Now there are certain times you got to balance out things in life. Like me, I'm married, okay? I can't leave out my wife. I can't leave out my wife. So how can I do this? I bring her on board and she is part of the process and she shares in this with me. So I'm still giving 100% to my goal, but I got my wife right beside me, so she's involved in it as well. So she's not getting neglected. There's a balance there. And so there's a way to do this. There's a way to get where you need to get and still balance out your life. So giving all 5 senses all the time, that's what it takes to a complete surrender to your end game. Now, here's another example of what that looks like when you give all 5 of your senses, or when you give a complete surrender to your end game, your goal, your end result. When you give all of that, here it is. Let's say you're on a diet, okay, and you starting your diet, or this is your last day before you start your diet. You got a dinner plate in front of you. You got everything on there that you don't need. You got stuff on there, some good Southern cooking, is high cholesterol. Oh, it's got butter all in. You got the macaroni and cheese. You got the collard greens. You got the sweet potatoes, candy yams full of sugar. You got all of that on your plate. All of that you don't need if you're trying to start a diet, okay? But here's the thing. If that's in your plate, that's what's in front of you. That is your immediate environment right there in front of you. Everything right there, that is where your focus is. Where your focus goes, your energy grows, your energy goes, okay? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. That's what I wanted to say. So everything is going toward that. All 5 of your senses are going into that plate, but all 5 of your senses are going toward things you don't need. All 5 of your senses are going towards something that will not benefit you and your end game. So what do? You go on a diet. You change your mindset about that. So you change your plate. You are removing things from your plate that will not contribute to your end game, that does not contribute to your final goal, your final destination. But what are you putting on your plate? You're putting things on your plate that will contribute to you reaching your goal. You're putting things on your plate that will contribute to you reaching your process, your end game. And when you do that, your mind, you are still putting your focus and concentration on your plate. Your awareness and your mindfulness is on what's in front of you. It's on the environment that you put right there. That's your immediate environment, that plate. Now you are focusing your awareness. You are mindful of what it is in front of you, and that's what you will be picking up, your immediate surrounding. Now, let's switch that from a dinner plate to your mental plate. What's on your mental plate? Remove things that don't belong. I'm talking about removing those friends, removing kicking it with your boys. If all you want to do is reach your end game and your end goal, you want to contribute or give 100%, your total surrender, you got to remove everything that's not involved with you getting your end game. Everything that's not involved with you becoming, with you manifesting your higher self. Everything that's not involved with that. But when you do end up focusing on what you need to focus on, and you align yourself with your end game, when you totally and completely surrender to your end game, the spirit of your end game will reach out and surrender itself to you. That's when your awareness and mindfulness blows up and gets straight up off the chain. Everything you see, everything you hear, everything you touch, everything you smell, everything you taste, it's all in your immediate surroundings. Your end game, the spirit of your end game will drop circumstances and will drop situations on you that will help you reach your end game. It would help you manifest your higher self. It would help you become what it is you want to be, whether it is that top salesperson, whether it is the highest ranking athlete, whatever that is for you. You have to surrender completely to it. Once you surrender completely, it will pick you up and carry you on your journey. Your legs will get a rest. Why? Because you will be spiritually traveling on your journey. The spirit of your goal will take over your mind. And what do I always teach? Your body follows your mind, okay? So your body will follow and you will reach your end game before you know it, okay? So the body follows the mind. When you surrender your mind, put it like this, your 5 senses, those are the 5 gateways to your mind. When you surrender every single gateway of your mind to your end result, when you surrender every single gateway of your mind to your process of getting there, to your process of manifesting your higher self, you have no choice. What you have done is built an environment to where your higher self can come and live. Think about this. If you got somebody that's, say, a very important person or elected official that's wanting to come and live in your house, you would have to get that house straight. You would have to throw out things that what you feel is embarrassing, and you would have to fix it up to where they would want to come and dwell in there, and then they becomes part of their environment. Same thing for your mind. You have to get rid of things in order to build an environment that will welcome your higher self. When you build that environment, oh boy, that's what you manifest. That's what you are aware of. You're aware of nothing else. I don't care if you were sitting at NASCAR. You got race cars driving by everywhere. You will still be aware of your end game, because everything you see will be related to your end game some way, somehow, because your end game, your higher self, has taken over your consciousness. It has taken over your awareness and mindfulness, and it blows up and recognizes everything that can benefit it. So contribute 100%. Give your all. That's all I got to say on awareness and mindfulness. I am Jay Hollingshead, your personal high-performance mindset coach and public speaker. This is episode 280 of 365. I wish you to be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.